on here to do a 22-week update, even though I won't be 22 weeks until tomorrow. But I'm just rounding it. I don't feel well. Y'all hear that lady ordering behind me? I don't feel well. I have a sore throat and I've been coughing a lot. So, but it's not like, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things because it's cold and then it's about to be winter, or so I just feel like it's just one of those like common symptoms where the weather changes and so you get sick. And everybody at my job, like including the lead nurse and a lot of my clients, they've been coming in coughing, doing the most. So I just feel like I caught something from possibly them, probably, because I wear my mask every day, but the patients don't have to anymore, and a lot of the staff don't anymore either. So therefore, it's usually me, the doctor. And like some staff, they'll wear it like maybe once out of the week, but I wear my mask all the time because I'm pregnant. So, but I still feel like I caught something. And then I haven't turned on my AC at all, because when I don't turn on my AC, or when I don't turn on my AC unit, I don't know, like my good power bill is usually like $50. So I kind of like the fact that I'm saving money, and if it does get cold, then I just will cover up in like a like in my covers. So it's not, so I don't turn on the heat or anything. So so like I said, I just feel like I caught something just from, you know, just from the weather, and I'm hoping it'll pass, because I haven't really been out at all, even though last night I went out to dinner with my nephew and his mom, Kelly. Y'all remember Kelly? Y'all can go back and look at videos. They had just got back from Germany, and so she treated me to dinner, and then we all went to the mall and walked around, had Starbucks, and it was really nice to see them. Y'all will see them again in my vlogs. It's just that with my pregnancy and stuff, my first trimester was kind of just really rocky, but now that I am feeling better, her and I, we're gonna plan just a lot of stuff to do, so y'all will start seeing them back in my vlogs. But my nephew is so cute. But my nephew Quavay, he is so adorable, and he's getting so big. And I really didn't feel well last night, but I went out, but I don't want to tell them that. So I'm hoping that like my vibe wasn't like low or off, but I really did not feel well. Like I was kind of just kind of zoning out for some reason, because like I just started getting like really hot and stuff, but they didn't, I don't even think they noticed at all. But my nephew was so cute. Like he came in the restaurant and like he put his head in my lap. It was so cute. Like it was just adorable. But I know like he loves my apartment, so I know he's been missing, probably like coming over and stuff. So that's why I told Kelly, now that they're back from Germany, and definitely before they go to Korea, we're going to start doing the exact same thing we did with Quavay, you know, going to like antique shops and stuff like that. We're going to start doing like the same thing for with my little one. So yesterday we went to Bubba's, and she treated me to dinner, and then she treated me to dinner, and then we went to like I said, we went to the mall, and I treated them to Starbucks. The mobile water, my love. Starbucks been down in Tennessee. So sorry. No, you're fine. campus been gotten like really fancy because they have like new computers and whatnot. They're having like computer issues, but I don't pay for my local order. Like it's right there on the counter. Pregnancy irritation. It's like right there on the counter.
A beautiful fry for the beautiful lady.
Thank you, my love.
Wonderful that your love. Really?
Anywho, that guy right there, like literally always hits on me, and I keep telling him I'm too old for you. But yeah, okay. So yeah, what was I? Because I wanted to get this video done, and then I'm going to Walmart because I need to buy some like toilet paper and some toilet paper, paper towel, and some other stuff. And after this video, somebody asked about like not seeing like my baby bump, and I just don't. I mean, I do take pictures of it, but I just don't put it on YouTube. But yeah, I can show you all my baby bump. And speaking of it, so that night or the last video that y'all saw. Well, no, let me stop skipping subjects. Jesus Christ. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so with my nephew and his mom Kelly, yeah, y'all will see her in probably like future videos because we're gonna start back hanging out and whatnot. Being under the weather, and yeah, and then last night I actually went out and I hadn't seen them, like my nephew and his mom. I hadn't seen them in like a very very long time. I mean, I think I'm pretty sure it's been like over a year. So that was just really nice to see them. And then tomorrow, my cousin is having a birthday bash. But the thing about it is, like, so I'm gonna go just because that's my cousin and I want to support. But she's like inviting like 14 people, and all of these people like are in my sister's clique. My older sister Crystal, they're all in her clique as well. So it's like 14 to 16 people that are kind of like in my sister's clique, and my sister and like my sister and my cousin, they hang out with the same like people, and like it's kind of like a whole just vibe of like her friends or their friends. So, but she really wants me to go, so I'm gonna go, only because like my sister. Well, I'm gonna go because that's my cousin, and even though like I'm the type where I don't like to go to things where if I don't know anybody, I don't really like to go. But I'm gonna go for her. And my sister Crystal and her girlfriend will be there too. So like I'll know people, so I'll just probably sit with them. So it's kind of like a birthday brunch thing. So I'm gonna go to that, and then other than that, like social wise, I really haven't been doing nothing. People are always welcome to come over to my place as long as they text first, call first, and so, but I haven't been like out. So last night was like the first time that I've actually been like I haven't been out of the house and like over like and out. I mean like out to like a restaurant, like or like I don't know. But other than that, like I haven't really been doing too much social. Because y'all know with my friends, like I see basically usually one friend at a time. I don't go out with like a group of friends anymore, or like a group of friends anymore. I just don't anymore. So usually my friends, what they'll do is they'll just come over. But even now, like with me being sick, it's kind of like, you know, I just haven't been doing anything. And then let's see. Okay. Let me see what else. So yeah, the other night when I was that last video where I was like moving stuff around and like organizing stuff, I had like this weighted blanket and I had like tossed it up with like a really quick force to like put it on top of my closet, and I kind of like felt something rip a little, like on my placenta. So I called my OBGYN, and so I have an appointment. I have an appointment this week. So I just went ahead and actually like took off that day because I hate getting off of work and then I'm rushing to get to like, well, I'm never rushing, but I hate just like getting off of work and then going home and then knowing that I have to go back out. So I just took the day off next week so I can go to that. And then of course y'all know, my family will be coming too because that's just what they do. I don't think I've ever went to I've never went to any of my appointments without my entire family, like my sister, my mom, and stepmom coming back there with me. It's like they probably see me and they're like, oh my god, this is a lady that she literally never comes back by herself. She always brings her family. And even then, last time my dad came, and it was so crazy because I literally pull up, right? Like I pull up, and it was just like an amazing feeling because nobody else was outside the doctor's office, right? So I pull up to my appointment, and I like invited my dad because it was like the big appointment where I was going to see were going we were going to see like the face and the hands and stuff. So of course my dad came and but like right after he had to go back to work. So he came for like the ultrasound, then he stayed in the office for like a little bit and then he left to go back to work. But I like pulled in and I was late. Like I got there right on time. But y'all, it was just like the most amazing feeling because like my baby is just so loved because when I pulled in, like the only people outside was like my gang, like, and they were all like standing watching the parking lot, like skimming, waiting for me to pull in. Like it was my stepmom, my mom, my sister Crystal, and my dad, like my gang. Like they literally were all like standing outside, and it's just gonna be crazy because I know like if you were to add like my nephew Kelly or like my nephew and Kelly and then like my godson and his dad, my godson's dad, he doesn't talk about my pregnancy, but he definitely would be there for me if I need him. So if I were to like really name and like all my other family and my aunties and everything, like this baby's got like a big gang here. But my main like immediate people that have always came to my appointments have always been my sister, my stepmom, and my mom. And like I said, my dad came that one time just so they could see the baby, and I got pictures, and I don't know who it looks like more. I know we saw like all of the vital signs and the inner organs, and the text said that they've got like a beautiful head structure, really really nice developed arteries, and so she was like very 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 healthy, well developed baby for sure. So I was happy about that because they all wanted to know the gender, but I was just like, oh my god, like does the baby, and I wanted to know too, but I waited. But I really wanted to know that, like, hey, are there any like abnormalities, like a cleft lip? She checked for that, and apparently there's a lot of hair for sure going on there. Because in the picture, so on the ultrasound, the hair is like the white, like the bright white part around the head, and so the baby's got like a lot of hair. I won't be announcing the gender until after the baby shower or at the baby shower, and then I'll tell everybody the gender on here. I don't know, like sometimes like I'll like look at the ultrasounds and stuff like at nighttime, and I'm trying to figure out like, okay, well, who do they look more like me, or do they look more like the father? But I can't like really tell because one is in like black and white. But so yeah, we'll just see. And then let me see what else. I'm trying to give like a really good update, but there's really but other than that, there's really been nothing going on like as far as just anything crazy to really talk about. Family's good, life is good. I was like so I was writing my godson Brenden the other night, and his Christmas list, he wants like $887 worth of stuff, and I'm just like, you know good and well your parents are not going to get you all that, and I'm not either. So, but he said he wants his ears pierced and stuff, and I talked to him about his grades because I'm just like, according to your mom, your grades are not up to par, so you probably I plan on like with him and his mom. His mom wants help getting him like new clothes and shoes. And I told him, I was just like, oh, according to your mom, your grades are really not up to par. So right now she's just wanting to get you like clothes and shoes. And then he was like, what did he say? He said something like really quick. What did he say last night? He was like, I'm doing good in school, just slipped up a little, nothing I can't fix. Plus, I want my ears pierced again. So he just like went over the subject, okay, well, I can fix them, and I want my ears pierced. But I'm just like he wants me to start back picking him up, and I will. I think I'm gonna start picking him up so he can hang with me and Kelly, because I think that was good for him. Like us four hanging out, which is always a really good vibe for him. And even him hanging with me just solo was a good vibe. So I think I'm gonna start back picking him up, and actually taking him to hang, because like y'all know, we went from hanging out like multiple times a month to like nothing, and that's because him and like me and his dad, we had that fight. And but now I'm asking his dad, can I pick him up, start back picking him up so I can actually spend time with him. But I know good and well, if I were the first time that I pick him up, if I took him to get his ears pierced, his dad would probably catch him right when his dad would probably catch him right when he got in the door and take them earrings out. So I'm not even gonna waste my money. It's just not gonna happen. But when I do pick him up, which I think I'll probably text his dad once he comes back from this mission, I think I'm gonna text him and ask him, can I come and pick him up? Because I do want to start, like, if he's not gonna, the thing about it is, what irritates me, and I'm gonna text his dad about this, is that he doesn't get, like, his hair be looking wild because he doesn't get haircuts. Just because I don't know why, like, I just don't know why. So I'm gonna ask his dad, can I pick him up for a haircut? Because I just don't like how his hair be looking the way it be looking. And so yes, so that's an update on him. And then let me see. That's about it. And then like today, I got up and I really didn't feel like it, but I really have to go to Walmart, and I really have to get like a lot of stuff. So that's it. So that's probably it. Like, that's really the only update. Like, I'm trying to make sure I'm going through, like, I'm hitting everything. I do plan on going to get another piercing that I really want. I'm gonna give myself like a treat for this pregnancy. I don't do anything. I don't go anywhere. People can always stop by, like I said, but I don't like go anywhere. If I do go anywhere, it's because like somebody is like, hey, like come over, but I'm asking like, okay, well, what are we doing when I come over? And as long as they're like, oh, we're like gonna watch a movie or something, then I don't mind coming over, but I don't ever leave if I know we're gonna be out walking doing the most, because it's just like I'm pregnant. I don't really want to be walking and going in places. Um, so yes, but I haven't like given myself like anything. Like I haven't treated myself to absolutely nothing. Like I get my Starbucks every once in a while. Um, but as far as like a treat goes, like I haven't given myself like anything, no treat, no nothing. So I'm going to go and actually get a piercing. And my cousin that's coming in tomorrow, she's actually getting 2 piercings. But I don't think I want to get my piercings tomorrow. I think I want to see like what I want and then get one. And then or I may get a tattoo, but I do know I do want to finish my sleeve, like my entire sleeve. But I can't finish that until the baby's here. So I definitely can't, because that's just crazy. So I can't finish that until the baby gets here. And then let me see. So yeah, that's about it. See what else. I don't really have anything else. Everybody that I talk to, friends included, I don't bring up my child. Like I don't know what it is, but like I never bring up my baby. Like I always, cause I'm just like, it just, not that I'm like hiding it, but it's just like I just don't bring them up, because it's like um I don't know, like it's just not needed. And I feel like I'm gonna be the type of parent to where like my child will either be um with my mom, my stepmom, my dad, the godmom, Kelly, which is my nephew's um, mom, of course. And then surprisingly, my godson's dad. Because we may not see eye to eye, but like I said, if I ever needed him, I know he'll be there. So, and he does take care of his kids. Maybe not emotionally, but he does take care of his kids. And I think it would be different with him keeping my child, because he's going to know that, like, hey, what she's done for Brenden, I need to do for her child as well. So those are like the main people that I feel as though will always have my kids. So other people I don't really care to bring up, because it's just like, you're not going to be around my kids, so why even like really talk and talk to the point where you're going to be getting to know them, because you're not. So I'm still deciding on a godfather, because I wasn't going to do a godfather, because me and the child's father, he really didn't want another godfather. He wanted his brother to be godfather. But now I'm to the point where it's just like we just cannot be, like, we can just not be in one space at all. So now I'm thinking, okay, well, like maybe I do want like a godfather there. I know for a fact I'm gonna put them in big brothers, big sisters, and I think I'm gonna definitely ask for a big brother, because I just feel like a big brother is needed. Brenden will probably do the trick for sure, because he's so excited. But I kind of want another big brother there, because I want them to be doing like all these sports and stuff, and I just feel like a big brother that's going to be a mentor and have his ducks in a row and be there for them, like I did it with Synia, like, and I just want that for my child. Like, I've always said that if I had a child, I would put them in big brothers, big sisters, and I've always wanted them to have a big brother. It's just something about a big brother. So I really, really do want that. So yeah, so Big Brothers, Big Sisters will be a must. So yeah, I'm headed to Walmart.